Hey guys, Mike from Wrestling Then and Now. Thanks so much for checking out the YouTube channel and for all your support. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. I have so much content coming up. You don't want to miss anything. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like. It really does help my channel grow. Thanks again.
Talked about Jim Cornette. I love Jim Cornette. He did a lot for me. I worked Smoky Mountain TV before. He used to come down to Jersey and work with me and my old partner Crowbar all the time. Love Jim Cornette. Any classic Jim Cornette stories you can talk about? Any rants that you were a part of or you witnessed?
Well, I'll tell you what. Yes. As a matter of fact, yes. The Jim Cornette story that me and Jim Cornette are known for is the 40-year-old truck driver story.
Truck driver, yes.
And you know what? It's so much better if you just go on YouTube and look up Jim Cornette talks about Doug Basham being a 40-year-old truck driver. You'll appreciate it more hearing it from him than hearing it from me. But I'll give the whole situation of how it come to be. But definitely go and watch that because it's entertaining and it's funny. It's fun. But me and Danny got moved up to WWE to get looked at. We were both under developmental, and Jim Cornette and Danny, and we finally got moved up to get looked at as a tag team. And we went up and we're doing loops, and loops means we would do a couple weeks going up and working with WWE talent on house shows, and then doing dark matches for WWE before the TVs, before Velocity, and then SmackDown started because we were and Raw because we were hitting both. And one day, John Laurinaitis comes up to us and says, because I used to have a mullet,
Right.
a mullet. I had a mullet. It's much better than a mullet. It's a mullet. This party in the what is it? Party in the front. What is it? Anyway,
business in the front, party in the back.
Yes, there you go. Yes. And whenever I would take bumps, it would just fly and do everything, and you'd have all that hair and it'd be wet, and you'd see the water fly off my hair when I get punched and stuff like that. And Jimmy loved that. And I had this mullet, and I'm up there in WWE trying out, and John Laurinaitis comes and goes, because Danny was bald, right? Like we are now. And Johnny Laurinaitis and a couple of the other agents were watching us, and they were like, I wonder what you would look like bald. And sat there, and it got quiet for like 5 seconds. And I knew what they were saying. You didn't have to tell me. You want me to go shave my head. You know what? You're paying my bills. I'm working for you. You want me to shave my head? You want to see what it looks like? It'll grow back in places. So I'll go do it. So we had some more talk and stuff like that about the match, what we were going to do. When we were done, I immediately left, went and had him shave my head, grabbed Danny, went back to Johnny Laurinaitis and said, "This is what we look like. This is what I look like bald." And he went, "Nice." So that was a Tuesday. I show up at OVW TV on Wednesday, and that's where I'll stop. Just go and just go and listen to the Jim Cornette, Doug Basham, 40-year-old truck driver. It's so much better when he tells it. It's unforgettable. Unforgettable.
Yes. Remember saying, what do you say? Said, if you're going to shave my guy's head, let me book a hair versus hair match. Maybe I can sell some freaking tickets, right? Something like that, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. Which yeah, it's a smart thing. But man, they used to mess with. I mean, it's horrible. They used to have fun, and it's the wrestling. It's the world of wrestling. We like to dig and rib and whatever, but these guys took it to a whole nother level. Taking advantage of guys who are being paid and do what I say, or I did what they said because I knew the game. I felt bad that that happened for Jimmy because he's right. We could have OVW could have probably drew money and made some money. Have my head shaved because I don't think anybody would expect it. Would have expected it. That would have been. I think that would have been fun and interesting to see how many people would show up at a certain event, because that would have been at a big event that we did, like at the Louisville Gardens or at Six Flags, and we could have drew a lot of people there to see it. Man, if people are looking to catch OVW TV, right, and they want to see our product, you can catch OVW TV on YouTube. Go to ovwrestling.com. You can catch us on YouTube at OVW. It's OVW Live on YouTube TV. You can also catch us on Fight TV app, the Fight TV network, at OVW TV Live. We're on every Thursday from 7 Eastern, 7 to 9. It's a 2-hour show. And guys, that's live TV. It's live. It's not pre-taped. It's live. And for everybody, I would love for you to come and visit me at the Doug Basham on Instagram, trying to grow my stuff, trying to get as many fans as I can. I've got a web page that's going to be coming up soon where you can buy all my merch. Yeah, all 2 of my shirts. Yeah, and and pick pictures and stuff like that. I have pics on there too. I have plenty of stock. Just so you know, I have lots of stock. And then as far as wrestling goes, I'm going to be in New Jersey. There's a wrestling con coming up in New Jersey. I think it's May the 18th, 17th, 18th. I think over there. But here's the thing: the first time ever since me and Danny retired, both me and Danny are going to be at this wrestling signing WrestleCon in New Jersey. And then we're also doing a virtual signing, I think the night before. So, and that may be one of the only chance anybody ever has. If you've got those encyclopedias and you want them signed, you better get your butts to this WrestleCon in New Jersey, because it probably won't ever happen again. And then, I've got Facebook, but that thing's maxed out. The best way to get in contact and have any interaction with me is going to be on Instagram, and that is at the Doug Basham.